a cleric of sorts. That's the only information. And then in the artisan corner, there's a gnome looking for mercenaries to take on some work for coin. And Maitland has a clock tower with a demon in it, perhaps a faulty clock. But there was a contract about a demon in Maitland, and that's where we rounded off. Aside from and then there was talk of like all those drinks that we came up with names for, but I can't remember half of the names.
That was great. That's very comprehensive.
Yep.
Well, thanks to Steph as well, because that was combined notes.
Nice.
Finally got my
Good
Google
effort.
document open. Yep, teamwork.
Mr. DM.
Hello.
What's up? I posted a spell in the chat, and I wanted to get a clarification as to what do they mean with creature. Does that just mean a living thing to a living thing, or does it mean a specific type of creature to a specific type of creature?
If it's a monster, it's usually non-human stuff. So creatures, everybody, including your party.
Okay, so that's kind of any living thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so also then, should I know what that specific curse is for me to be able to use that?
Just double check that.
You have to get within 20 feet.
Yeah, so well, isn't who's cursed at the moment? Or is it based on the corruption?
No, it's not the corruption.
Okay, so then this will work.
Yes, it's worth a try.
Okay. Fucking hell. I've got some incense that I need, but okay. So that will be Tusa's question: is where can she buy incense in this wonderful city of Patience?
Town full of clerics. I think that's gonna be easy to find.
Every corner shop.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I think everything is mostly working. I think.
Then thank you very much, guys, for the notes. Those are fucking great.
Yes.
No worries.
Part of the problem was the Twitch reset.
Ah.
Alright, yeah. Hope everyone changed their password.
Yeah, I did.
I forgot. I didn't do that. I will do the thing, but like, I don't really use my account. I just use it to watch, like stream whatever and stuff.
Yeah, like I gleefully changed my stream key and everything, and now OBS was like, "Who you? New phone? Who is?"
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. Anyway, so we ended off by most of the people having a drink in the thumbed scale, the premier dive in the cheaper quarter of Patience. Right. So you wake up the next morning, some of you with varying degrees of hangover. In the dingy rooms you purchased, or didn't purchase, but your friend purchased for you. A friend whose name is... It's been ages. How many years since we last played, guys?
Is it Tarek?
Tarek.
1 month.
Yes. Yes.
Talek.
Tarek.
Yes.
Get right, guys. He's my oldest friend. Okay.
Ah, that guy.
Sounds fancy.
Okay.
I don't remember my hit points being this low.
Well, you slept, so you should be a-okay.
Sorry, I might have hit you in your sleep.
It's your hangover hit points you got there.
Hmm?
Hangover hit points.
Hangover hit points. No, I'm just talking about the total. Not being that low.
Oh yeah.
Toughness feat should have it a lot higher than that.
I haven't.
This looks
touched
pretty much
your
right
sheet.
for an elf.
Mine suddenly seems lower as well.
That's
Really?
really fine for an elf.
I
I
was
think.
like, what did I roll? I can't even remember. Okay,
Could
maths.
it possibly
times
be
12.
memory? That is the problem.
It could very well be memory.
Because I have not touched any players' sheets
40.
except one, but that's today.
Mine's fine. I tried.
Yeah, you guys are
Mine's
verging
fine.
closer to level 6-ish soon.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Uh,
So, as you guys wake up mid-morning, after a long couple of days of not really resting too well, you can see I did add a helpful marker of where you are currently,
Nice.
and
Thank you very much.
a couple of points of interest which aren't magically floating in the world, it's just what's in your notes, sort of. So, just to help.
Just like every other game.
Yeah.
yeah.
A marker in the air that points to your next location.
Love it. Exclamation mark if it's a quest.
Yeah.
Then what's the question mark?
Oh, it's a point of interest.
Places of interest, yeah.
It's a camp to clear in Far Cry. Right. Anyway. Sorry, I've been marking bad English all day. Let's get into it. Okay. So.
Oh,
So bad. Okay. So, as you all stumble into the hallway, exiting your various rooms, some of the doors don't close too well. It is a cheap dive. The floorboards do creak more than usual under John's feet. You also seem to be the first patron or first guests of this inn to be awake. You can still hear snoring and mumbling and the distant scream of a very hungover man who is trodden on his hand and can't stand up. Right. So, you are now in the hallway.
John,
Aye.
how heretic is a heretic in this town? How on the down low should I be?
Like, underground.
I mean, I can turn myself into a mole, but I don't think I'll be of much use.
Well, a mole in the city streets ain't gonna work too well until you get trod on.
Not at all, but at least I still keep dark vision. So, okay, then I need to be on the down low. Thank you. And hopefully you will be able to protect me where I need protection.
You just keep your nose clean, you'll be fine.
Nose clean, yes, sir. Thank you.
Anyway, shall we be heading over to the Cathedral of Janus? It's such a beautiful, beautiful place. Wonderful stained glass windows and tapestries. Oh, the tapestries!
Lilu kind of just gives John this blank stare, like as if she doesn't understand some of the words that she says, but she just nods slowly.
Also have no idea what the fuck a tapestry is, but it sounds nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
things
guess
that
no
they hang on the
idea.
wall with embroidery and
hell's a
stuff.
Tapestry. Yeah.
I think he's being in
touched by
character.
My
Sound of
intelligence of 10 doesn't know what a tapestry is.
I'm surrounded by uncultured heathens.
Yeah, Avery kind of looks
I-
to the others.
I said
What?
that this morning. Sorry.
Mate, do you seriously not know what a tapestry is?
No, I know what a
No.
tapestry is. My character doesn't.
That's what
Yeah.
Avery's saying in character.
Oh. Yeah,
Actually,
Lilu
we
just
barely had-
shrugged.
My windows at my house was literally just open pieces of frame. I barely know glass. What to say, tapestries and fancy wall decorations. It was simple life in the woods. Quite overwhelming being here. Looking forward to seeing my first tapestry.
don't doubt your lifestyle, but still, I would have thought you at least heard of it before. Oh well. First time for everything, I guess.
Indeed.
Welcome back to D&D, everybody. Right. So as you move through the bar to exit into the street, the first thing you hear this mid-morning, beautiful clear skies above, seagulls circling, some of which you can conveniently hear in the background. You hear someone shouting. A papal decree, a decree. And you see a man walking down the street in holy vestments in the white of Janus, gold trimmings, handing out pieces of paper. He comes past you, you lot collectively, and hands you one as well.
Just need to be sure. Can any of us read?
Well,
Certainly not the ones who can't. Who
Not
don't know
me.
what tapestries are.
Yeah.
Lily
Nah,
can't
100% on me. I could barely fucking count the cold that we was given in the first session.
Lilu can count. Lilu is good with counting. Numbers are fine. Letters, not so much. There are
Yeah.
only 10 digits. You move them around and it makes a number. There are 26 letters. Lilu doesn't get them.
Nope.
No, Lilo counts about as high as she's got fingers and toes.
Hey. She can count more than 20.
I can count to 9. That's great.
You're missing a finger, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Your mathematical prowess was it also suffered that night.
Impaired. The abacus lost one.
Yeah. That's amazing.
I lost one of my
7,
abacus.
7, 8, 9. What's
Uh-oh.
next? I can count since I
Just
have
more
half a
nines.
finger.
Yeah, I can count to 10. 1, 3, 7, 2, 9, 20. 10. I can count.
You're just
Right.
spewing words now.
So they are. They hand the letter to John because it's somebody who studied in the city, and it has a seal with scales on it. Now I couldn't find it.
When you're studying in the clergy, you have to learn all manner of languages and shit, Latin and Greek, and it's all fucking Greek to me. Right, what do we have here? So the
If he peers over as well.
Yeah, Lilith too.
look over my shoulder, you. It's rude.
Well, do you mind?
I didn't know you barbarian types can even read.
Just read it
It
out.
would be helpful if someone could read it out.
Let us
It's
read.
hereby decreed by the Grand Justice, the voice of the divine judge, Janus, on the material plane, that a public
right.
contract has been opened. This is actually good for you money types that, greedy bastards.
Yep.
Oh,
Immediately
good.
my ears just perk up.
Mercenary, definitely you lot. Heroic, not so much. And mercantile, you are called upon to undertake a mission of fatal importance. Alright, anyone here have a death wish?
Yep.
Aye, okay, well, there we go then.
I think that probably accounts for most of us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Timely fulfillment and careful secrecy amongst you lot will be greatly rewarded. For this mission is of dire importance to patients in Dyrecinder. Yeah, that lads, dire importance. In dire, simply. Those who complete said contract will be rewarded in the sum of no less than 60,000 pieces of gold.
Yes.
Oh shit, I'm in.
Just picking up on that one.
Going.
Yep.
Keep
Good
going.
going.
And will be
keep
entitled
going.
to no less than 550 acres of land in the province of Rubor or Needleshade. The details
Yeah.
of which to be determined
Do we
by
know where that
holy
is?
appraisal. Anyone got a map?
Yes.
Do we know
indeed.
where the fuck
Applicants are
Needles?
to report to the Bridge of Sins at noon today.
Okay. So
Let's go.
You are currently in the province of Roubaix. Okay, I realize this map isn't very clear. So Rubear starts just
Hello.
west of Lake Watch.
Oh, I
Includes
see. Yeah.
Lulminster and Patience. It's just on the border of the line there. The
Oh, okay.
pictogram is bigger
So
than the
they're
line.
giving up land. So
Yes.
they're
I-
giving up land.
550 acres of it. That's huge.
Yeah, no, it's massive.
Did they say where, Needleshade?
No, they didn't say.
And it
Fine,
says
it's
here
whatever.
Details of which to be
details.
determined by holy appraisal.
Yes, that's going to be hashed out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well-
then, lads, are you ready to work for the church?
Oh yeah, no, you got me at the money.
Hey,
I figured I'd get your attention.
Yeah.
Still, that's a lot.
Working for a
Yeah.
church. I can't believe it.
We can assume we're going to have
Likewise.
to kill a god or something.
could be worse.
I mean, 60,000 gold for killing a god seems kind of cheap.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know that. No.
You'll
Well,
see,
Depends
John.
on the board.
Last player to do
John,
that
you've been
became
walking
a
in my
god.
church. You've been walking in my church for all your life. I'll gladly walk in yours for a little while.
Oh,
Okay.
careful there, little elf.
Well, okay then.
What I
No.
know is that we have a reward to collect.
So we got
I-
that, didn't we?
So, we need to
Not
turn
yet.
this
Not yet.
goodies in.
Ah,
Yeah, we also have something to turn in aside from collecting.
all right. Yeah, let's do all of that. More money is good money.
Right.
Alright then. And then to the Bridge of Sins by noon.
Right, so it's
Well, we
currently
have
about
time, right?
Then,
10ish in the morning. You guys slept in.
Well, we don't really have time then.
well, if we're going to be doing this, I'm afraid that gnome is gonna have to keep looking for mercenaries. Still,
Well, we don't know what we're getting into. We can find out at the Bridge of Sins. It's not going to be all day. I'm sure we could just pass by the gnome and find out if there is anything.
sure.
Yes.
I must have been drunk, what no?
I think it was also in the church where we would collect the reward for helping those arrive here.
I believe the gnomes in the artisans district.
Yes.
What did he want now again?
Just
I really
looking for
was drunk.
mercenaries, as far as we know. Don't know what the details are, but he's hiring.
I suppose it's on the way. Let's make it quick. Don't want to
Yeah.
miss the noontime cutoff.
Of course.
Right. So you guys are heading south.
Yes.
Yes. Heading over to the Artisans Bay then, I suppose.
I'm just double checking something. I missed D&D, you guys.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Me too, you have no idea. I've had a terrible day and I hope this is gonna be worth it.
Yep. Famous last words for Lilith dies this session. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Suddenly, another ball golem.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, we should really be considering those diamonds for Revivify.
Yeah, and somebody did tell me that the combat's too easy.
No,
What?
That
Who said
person
that?
lied to you.
Who said that?
Yes, I wonder
Probably
who
the
said that.
group.
Oh, no.
I mean, I can see why, since the last enemies that we fought were some kind of connected with each other. Once we killed one, all the others died. It is strange that every single enemy that we've encountered so long happened to have the same weakness.
Well, those were goo creatures. I don't know what was up with those.
Oh, those ooze things.
Yeah, we.
Hope you guys
Yeah.
like those. Right. Sir,
I don't know. With 60,000 gold, that's 200 resurrections.
Yeah.
Don't die, guys. I got this.
Cleric cracks his knuckles.
How do I kill my people 199 times?
I actually watched it like John just gonna just he gets pissed off at one of you, he's gonna kill you outright and raise you up again. It's like, have you learned your lesson now?
well, I mean, with that kind of money, you could just stab someone first, bring them back, and then explain why you did it. Alright. So, as you guys make your way south through the streets of the Common Quarter, Tusa, with your most excellent passive perception, and we cannot speak.
Yes.
You can
The
hear
nightmare.
Yes, you can hear someone hiss from an alleyway in a sort of manner to get your attention. Psst.
I kind of just give a look down the alleyway. Do I see the individual?
Yes, you do. And I will tell you what you see. See that?
I kind of nudge John and say that if you want to pay respects to the person that healed you, down in the alleyway. And then I point to my chop.
Okay. Yeah. So in the alleyway is the secret passenger you had aboard your caravan thing. She's skulking in the alleyway, beckoning you lot towards her. She's still carrying that lumpy, stained bag with her.
You mean the witch that you let loose into the city?
A shrug.
Alright, let's see what she wants then.
Not the time to be ungrateful, John.
Looking either side of us, are there any, I don't know, guard patrols nearby?
Make a perception check. Time to
Let's
roll
see
some dice.
First roll.
18.
Pretty
Hey.
good. Okay, so straight ahead, sort of joining the main road ahead of you, you can see there is a guard standing on the corner. He's currently mid-argument with an old lady. Other than that, not much. This is the scummy bit of the city, to some extent.
Right, fair enough. No? Looks clear.
Right, so as you all head towards her, some of you, maybe more streetwise than others, trying not to make it obvious, others walking straight, she whispers to you, "Hi, how you doing?" She asks this of John specifically.
Hey, I'm alright.
Good.
How are you?
I'm looking for something. Do any of you know, or have you seen a man with a wooden leg?
I don't know, I was too
General,
drunk
or-
last night. I couldn't even remember a gnome, so I don't know about a peg leg.
It's a stupid question, I'm sorry. And she sort of slaps the bag, which moves. Anyway, if I was to get out in a hurry, which gate is the best?
The one that takes you over the Bridge of Sins and directly into the Cathedral of Janus,
Seems like a very
where you
bad
might
idea.
be forgiven for your sins.
All right, I see. he might have had some brain damage. The rest of you, do you know?
I'm new to the city. I'm probably a shit person to ask, but
What about the northern gate? Perhaps you could sneak back through that side. The other side is pretty crowded with people trying to get in.
oh yeah, that's true.
Alright, I'll try that. Anyway,
I'm not sure.
don't know if I'll see you lot again. Everything's kind of a dead end here anyway.
Can I try to get a read on her? Because she seemed, the last time Lulu spoke to her, she was pretty determined to get here.
Yes.
It's pretty sus.
Can I?
Yeah.
I'll
My
assist you on
insight's
that.
terrible,
Also want to
but
give
it's
a,
worth a shot.
I'd
it
also
is-
like to inside that.
Just all insight,
Yeah.
all raising an eyebrow.
if you can go for then.
I'll do it too, just because.
Yeah,
I'll do
why
it
not? Get everyone in.
Everybody
Let's-
just laugh.
Like, I would
That's okay. I
actually-
don't.
Let's line up. Let's line up and do.
We all side-eye Matcha.
Just
Don't
anime
wanna
From
mode.
use
one
Can't
heretic to
guess the
another,
question.
I allow her.
Okay. So,
Either we are very bad at insight or she's very good at deception.
Hey, I mean, she's a cat person. Lulu can understand that.
Okay.
right. So, looking at her and judging her demeanor, she is sincere in the fact that there isn't anything here, and she does seem slightly more discouraged than before, like disappointed. Whereas before she was hopeful, now it's sort of, yeah, none of this came to anything.
Right, well, good luck. Hope you find what you're looking for. Try not to get killed.
Thanks.
Travel safe.
And she holds up the bag, listens to it for a second. Yeah,
What's he saying?
nothing useful.
Azap.
Nothing useful, I'm afraid.
No.
All right. So she follows the abbey and disappears around the corner.
No.
Okay.
By which person?
To think
I'm
that
not
that
sure.
amount of crazy bird at hand and doing whatever she did to me.
No, we could have invited her over to the god killing quest.
Hey, she brought you back, and for that we're grateful.
Seems like she's got a plan, and whatever she was looking for, she isn't finding it here, so must be urgent or important.
Jonas
Sounds
works in
expensive.
mysterious ways.
Very expensive.
I'm sure she does.
She has an objective, and she's following it. That's understandable.
Can't fault her. Right, anyway,
Agreed.
wasting time. Let's continue on. Speak to this gnome.
Right.
Aye.
Um,
To the gnome.
To the
Right.
gnome.
to the gnome.
I kind of just keep my eyes open for any type of incense and gem shops and those kind of things, just to get a general lay of the land for where possible. One of those shops could be.
All right. So as you make your way through the city, you see the further south you get, the more well-off things start becoming. You see sort of ramshackle houses give way to sort of larger estate-type houses. You get the fresh smell of the sea, the salt in the air, and the smell of fish. And eventually you turn the corner into Artisan Way, which is quite busy this morning, as there are different shops and also raw materials being processed into gems, into everything. There's weapons being made. You can hear the hammering on a hammer on an anvil. You can smell a certain chemical smell in the air that hints at the brewing of potions. You can smell incense. You can. You also smell wood burning, as they're making charcoal for something. So
You smell any of the
It's a bit overpowering.
yes.
But I quickly just want to pop in there at the incense shop, at the body shop, and then
Right.
I just want to just get a $50 worth of incense if that's possible.
All right, let's make this
Good
easy.
spender.
So as you look through the different shops, and it's sort of like this is where they make stuff, and they also have a storefront. It's not like other cities where
Factory
there's
shop.
a factory shop sort of feeling. It's not like you know what I mean. All right, so you find that there are 3 incense shops right next to each other.
Amazing.
Yes, a purple one, but it's all like pastel colors. The purple one, a blue one, and a green one.
Which one looks the
this-
cheapest?
Make a perception check.
Okay. My internet is terrible.
It's okay. I just realized I had to prepare incense shops. Right.
Why did it roll double? I don't know.
Die.
That's all right. Because the smell is so overpowering, you're literally seeing double. There are incense sticks burning in all 3 shop windows, with the windows open, of course, to waft out the scent. It's so overpowering and so mixed by the ocean air that you're not quite sure what the flavor of each one is. Flavor is the right term. They are sensors, so those are those things you see in like Catholic churches where they swing it with things coming out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
That's it. Yeah.
There we go. Looking at the shops, all 3 of them, their paint is peeling. The 2 shops on either end seem to be run by dwarves. The one in the middle is run by an elf. The hang on. Yes. So the shops are called left to right. Smells good, smells right, and smells best.
Smells holy.
None of them have
I
gone
can
for that.
smell the righteousness.
That one did not come out of my bottom right now. All right, so so judging on appearances, none of them seem to be any worse than the other.
Then smells right it is. And I join a fellow elf in the middle.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
I would like to kind of just very slowly approach and kind of just go in. Not really familiar with any incense shops or whatsoever. But this instinct in me just knows that I need 50 gold worth of incense.
Okay, so inside this particular shop, once inside, you smell the distinctive smell of lavender. Yes, and the elf in this particular shop, he's got severely receding hair. He's got a pair of half-moon spectacles resting at the very tip of his nose. And as you walk in, he looks at you. Oh, my dear. You might be beyond my help, but let me see what I can do.
Somehow I can't fault that reason. I
help
feel
for that.
sometimes beyond my own help. But I would like 50 gold worth of incense if you have.
Well, if you think that will be enough to cover your smell.
I actually don't really care a lot about myself. I care this is for others.
That is quite
I would
clear.
advise that
Quite clear.
you should also maybe start thinking about others and not yourself. So this will be all. Thank you very much.
All right, so you do purchase a bag of 50 gold pieces worth. That's quite a...
Cool.
And is there any like incense just kind of laying around?
Yes, all over the place. So like in little trays, like you keep pens in a stationery shop.
On my way out, I will just kind of touch some of it with my hand to kind of just do this. Hopefully, it doesn't see me. I'm gonna try, but
Okay,
Yeah.
so just as you step out, it would take more than that, dear. I have a discerning nose.
And then hopefully, as it turns around, I kind of just get some of my hand and then put it on my neck.
Okay. Right. So, thank goodness that didn't go longer than I thought. Okay. So, I was running out of ideas. Okay. So, you're now in the artisan quarter. It's about 10:30 in the morning. What are you doing?
I'm still looking for the gnome. Are you done shopping now?
Ah, sorry, man. It's all for you. I'm doing all of this for you. You're helping me.
Oh, for me,
Just
what?
lead the
I'm
way.
fine.
Okay.
Do we know where the gnome's place is? I know we know there's a gnome looking for mercenaries, but did we get it?
Don't think we know exactly. Do we?
You didn't get a destination. You'll have to ask around.
Maybe we should ask.
Of course not.
Someone.
Ask around. If it takes too long, then I say we ignore it, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah, is there anyone nearby? Lily will literally just like turn around and see spot if there's like a local somewhere.
All right.
You, there, the one on the corner with the blue shirt, green trousers.
Lilu
Funny
checks to
nose.
see if she's wearing a blue shirt and green trousers.
No, not you, the other one next to you, the uglier one.
All right. So you see on the street corner there is a juggler, in a blue shirt, green pants, and with slippers with the curly end. You know, those kind of slippers.
Does he have a funny nose and ugly as hell?
No, actually.
Then I meant the other one.
Oh shit. Okay, right. Next to him is.
Lilu goes to the juggler.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just. My mind is a manual, not an automatic. Just give it a second. Okay, so. I'm just staring at all the notes I wrote before the session. Okay, so. Going to the juggler. So he is juggling what seems to be crystal balls. Pretty heavy. There's 5 of them up at the moment. He's got a little upturned, like, pointy wizard's hat with a single copper coin in it. Hopefully he's hoping for more than that. So, Lulu, you approach him.
Yeah, seeing that there's not much in... Was it a hat?
Yes.
She will dig into one of her pouches and she'll put a couple of silver pieces in the hat and ask him,
Thank you kindly.
and then nod appreciatively to the balls, the crystals that he's juggling. You're welcome. I'm actually looking for information. There's a gnome, or word of a gnome looking for mercenaries, looking to hire for coin.
Oh, he was here yesterday. I was performing just a street over, and he was there at the Heroes Guild, asking around. That's the best I got for you. Oh yeah,
Is he from here? Does he have a store?
No. He's from somewhere south. He looks an academic type, really, more than this lot who build things. He's more one who reads things, if you ask me.
Oh.
There must be something to reading. I can't do it myself.
Lulu smiles, leans in like
the
as
feeling.
if she's telling him a secret. Just like, yeah, no, the words and I don't get along well either.
Well, they've never made me a coin. Never made me 2 silver, that's for sure.
She throws another one in for good measure. So where is this Heroes Guild?
Oh, it's the pointy building abstractly over there.
Aha. Well, thank you kindly. I really appreciate it. And then she points to what he's been juggling. She's like, what are those?
Oh, they fell off a cart. Oh, no, I mean, someone gave them to me on the road by accident.
Uh-huh.
Go for it.
Mind if I have a look at one?
Yeah, these look like rather fancy crystal balls, the lot a wizard might use. Not just a juggler. Okay, so he brilliantly catches them all, and he hands one over. Oh, for someone who gave me all that silver, no problem. You can have one if you want.
Really?
Aye.
She like happily turns it over and like just tosses it up and catches it.
Oh,
Does she notice anything like happen? Like, is it just like this crystal ball?
It's just a crystal ball, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
It was.
Yeah, she's
mostly-
absolutely fascinated by it.
It was on the side of the road, like a whole crate full. Some unlucky wizards on the road, maybe attacked by some insect or something.
Huh. She's not listening. She's nodding, but she's like looking at the ball in her hands. Right. Thanks. And then she'll turn around promptly and relay everything to the group while she's turning the ball that she's been given over in her hands.
Making friends there.
Yeah, he found a bunch of these on the road. And he gave me one.
I found them on the road, he did, indeed.
Uh-huh.
Alright, you see behind Lilu, he reaches into the hat and takes the silver pieces, leaving the copper behind, and puts them in his pocket, and goes, well, no, I can buy a better shirt. I never liked blue anyway. Blue and green. Right. And he keeps juggling again. This John is enjoying himself there in the background.
Alright, maybe you can go get the blue trousers and a green shirt.
Like a Lego man. Okay, so what do you guys do?
Oh, he also pointed out that the place is there. He's not from here. He's from down south. I'm not sure where he's from exactly, but do you think we can still make it there and back in time for the brief on the Bridge of Sins? Scales? Sins? The bridge?
Or what, we're like, what, a 20-minute walk away of that?
Was it this one?
Okay, so this is the Heroes Guild.
Uh-huh.
This is the Bridge of Sins.
Okay.
John, where would one go to get information regarding some of the history? Somewhere where some of the origins of this place would be better described. I noticed something of interest that I may want to research a little bit. Is it limited access to clerics only, or do I need like a freaking coupon from you? Like, what do I need to be able to do research at this wonderful town of yours?
Well, there's the Holy Archives beneath the castle, but that's limited access.
Oh, that's Pope situations. I can't go there.
I have to get holy permission. You can purchase it though.
Sounds like the church. Purchase anything through the church. Something a little bit more above board. Something easier going.
That is above board.
I don't specifically want
It's
to.
like purchasing indulgences.
I respect your religion, but I'm not really going to support it with money. How do you? I'll suggest that we can read up on things.
You get a free blessing with every purchase.
Of course. Does it feel like John's going to tell me at all where the fuck I can go and read up on this place?
Just it. look at it this way. It's a win-win situation for you. You go, you purchase an indulgence, you're absolved of your heathen heretic ways, and you get access and a
Tell me
blessing.
more about how much does this indulgence cost?
Well, shite, it depends on the cleric.
You're a great salesman, John.
Well,
A
a better
normal
cleric is a
cleric.
better blessing. A better indulgence.
How about
is
an apprentice?
closer
An
to
apprentice
God.
cleric.
Well,
How about an apprentice?
that's gonna be pretty cheap, but you're gonna get what you pay for.
Fair enough. What do I pay for and what do I get?
Making it sound like
Ballpark
you're
it to
trying
me,
to buy a
John.
car.
I'm not good with money. Ballpark your services here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, the better the cleric, the closer they are to God, and they get them, they're on better speaking terms. You can get a good blessing out of it.
Your top class escorts. What do they cost?
Wow.
Well, this is what we're bartering at the moment. It feels like.
That was almost a spit take. Oh, jeez. You're
I
lucky that
assume we
was my
say,
whiskey.
I assume we're like walking and speaking and it's kind of while doing this.
Yes.
Just be a good sport to the banter.
Yes.
You filthy fucking heretic. No amount of indulgence to save your soul.
That's okay. I would have made up a lie anyways.
Look, you can pay for permission to get in, and it depends on the cleric that you deal with, and some of them will, no doubt, try to gain a bit more favor with the church by gaining a bit more of tithing. Is how it is, but I can see what I can do.
I was going to say,
okay.
do you have access to these archives, or?
Oh shit! Voice in the sky. Do I have access?
You do have up to your rank. So the archives they are forbidden sections that you need special permission for.
I have got access for what equates to the kiddie section.
My first book of Janus.
I'm pretty sure I'll need the adult section, but we can have a look. We can give it a try. But anyways, after the Heroes Guild we go.
Okay, so you guys are heading towards the Heroes Guild. Okay, so you walk past this gigantic building here, which is got a hanging sign on it. It says the House of Holy and Unholy Botany. So going down the alley there towards the Heroes Guild. No, my map is frozen. Right, so towards the Heroes Guild, the big red double doors stand open, welcoming visitors. You head up the stairs inside. There we go. Suddenly everything unfroze. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah. So
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If
Right.
there's
Hopefully
an
something
error
like that.
happening with connection to the server has been interrupted. Oh my god.
I had a weird thing happen just now.
Yeah,
With Roll
also-
20.
Okay.
Did your
My roll 20 has
did your,
been shit slow, but
did your map changed or something?
No, my character sheet shut down and everyone else's names from the bottom disappeared.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah, me
I didn't
too.
get an error message, but
Yeah, I got a
there we go. I got my error messages now. There we go. Let's reconnect.
Okay. Yeah,
Still
mine.
loading.
Hey, roll 20.
Yeah.
Hey, there
There
we
we
go.
go.
I don't know. The servers have been weird. I mean, I also had problems on Monday.
oh, yeah, right.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
we're back.
Right.
Seems to resolve.
So as the Matrix unglitches, as the dragon comes back for another attack. No, sorry. Okay. Right.
Where's the woman with the red dress? At least, come on.
I actually rewatched that movie very recently.
Good movie. Come on, it's a classic.
Agreed. Great movie.
3 in the morning.
The woman in the red dress is the princess. She's bonus action damsel in distressing right now,
Yeah.
hiding from
Yeah.
the dragon.
But she has the ability to turn into an agent, which is just like, okay, game over.
Mr.
Oh, the Matrix.
Anderson.
Timeless classic. It is aged like fine wine.
Indeed. it
Mr.
has.
Anderson.
Not like
Welcome
most.
back.
Mr. Anderson.
We missed you. Ah, I love that line so much. I watched it as a
Yes.
kid. I had no idea what the hell it was about. I watched it as an adult. Still have no idea what the hell it's about.
Nobody did.
But,
I'm looking forward to the new one, though.
yeah, I am as well.
Oh,
It's
is it new
weird.
one?
Now I'm a software developer and I
Yeah.
look at it, I'm like, yeah, this still doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Likewise, software developer this side, and we're like,
This doesn't track. This is bullshit.
Yes. So it's Matrix Revolutions end of the year. No, Resurrection.
Resurrection.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we go.
Resurrection.
That one.
Written by David Mitchell, which I'm quite excited about. The
I
Cloud
have no idea
Atlas
what
guy.
that is.
The Cloud Atlas guy.
I didn't finish Cloud Atlas. It was
That's gonna be
3.5 hours.
The book's better. But you're,
Ah,
you're talking to an
Book
author
is
here, so
always better.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did not get that movie.
What I am looking forward to is Dune.
Yes.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep, yep.
I
I have the
might.
book, and there's so many nouns. Just nouns. I know it's a weird complaint, but there's just so many nouns. But I love it. But there's just so many nouns.
Yes. Well, we might actually have to do the next session on Thursday, so I can go see Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Okay, no, sorry. All right. So, Heroes Guild. You walk up the carpet. The carpet is well worn with various boots of heroes who have trodden on them. The entrance hall has various monsters taxidermied. The heads like hunting trophies all over. There is a very bored-looking half-orc lady at the reception desk. She seems to be doodling something, and we've lost someone. Have we? No. Seems to be doodling something in a book, and which she slams shut as you approach. Welcome to the Patience chapter of the Heroes Guild. What do you want killed, maimed, tortured, convinced, chased off, or repossessed?
None of the above.
You're here to complain. Well, Gladys isn't in today. So maybe come back tomorrow, or don't. Don't really care.
No. But I was drunk. You guys are here to see the gnome. You do the talking. Why am I doing the talking?
Lilu puts the ball away sheepishly when John starts yelling. She'll step up and wave. I'm looking for a gnome. We're looking for a gnome. He's looking to hire people.
Wait, no. Were you or a number of your party drunk when this gnome? Oh wait, it's not a complaint. All right. It's hiring people. You said.
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently he was here yesterday looking for people.
Yes, he was looking for heroes to go into the Underdark on some ill-defined mission or something.
out of character, fuck the Underdark.
I was gonna say, Richard's getting PTSD every day.
Fuck the Underdark.
It's fine. It's fine.
What happened? We'll talk about that later. All right. Right. Yes, he was here yesterday, and then this papal notification came out with 60,000 gold, and half the heroes have moved their asses down to the bridge. So nobody's helping him. He must be wandering somewhere, offering somebody a couple of coins. I don't know. He wanted to follow some lead for some wizard he was working for, all sorts of namby-pamby, you know, the usual. You got someone coming in here saying, please solve our problem, and then half the heroes disappear, and then we have to go recruiting for months. HR goes crazy. Right?
Lilu kind of just like nods, listening sympathetically, but a lot of the terminology kind of goes over her head most of the time. But she gets the gist of it and she's like, I'm sorry? Question mark.
Yeah, Rodak's there like, the hell is an HR?
It's a hero representative. It's basically a bureaucrat who fills in funny names.
Oh.
Uh-huh. So what did this gnome look like?
He was sort of gnome-sized, short, you know, and you can kick him over the wall, sort of short. He had a big moustache and glasses and like a whole lot of paperwork.
Where's the paperwork?
I don't know.
Any
I didn't
idea
catch his
where
name.
he's staying? Or where he is?
He must be somewhere in the Dwarven Quarter. You know, this lot just bundle all the short people together, you know?
Oh.
Right.
Where's the Dwarven Quarter?
So right, you go back to the damned quarter, right, where all the tieflings stay, and then you go down an alley and down a couple of levels. It's like underground, living in an old mine shaft.
Oh, right. Aye. It's barely even considered a quarter. It's like an eighth.
Yeah.
I get it.
Things.
Hey,
Ah.
come on, finish that sentence. Lilith is looking questionably at John.
You have a place called the Damned
Finish
Quarter?
that sentence.
We have a place like a damned quarter, yeah. But no, I'm not
Very homely.
knocking the damned quarter. I mean, all of tieflings live there, you know. But no, the dwarven quarter isn't really a quarter. It's more like I said, an eighth, maybe a 16th.
Kind of like an unofficial thing?
Aye, very unofficial.
I see.
I think only the dwarves call it that. The dwarven quarter. Please.
So, can I help you? You look like a lot of heroes. Do you want to form?
Do we?
Heroes.
No.
John just chuckles and walks out.
No.
Well,
Form-
cheers for the information. We'll look for this fellow.
Right,
Have a
right.
good day.
Oh, by the way, if you see a lady called Ashlyn, tell her we got some missing from the, you know, the treasury, and we think she maybe had a hand in that.
Who's
Do
Ashley?
you have any more information about this Ashlyn?
Oh, she's one of the heroes, right? And them what's standing at the bridge right now, trying to get their hands on that holy gold. Damn heroes.
Sorry, Mr. DM, just to get it straight, did some of the gold go missing and Ashlyn could be involved in it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a bit more of a description of this Ashlyn, or is it just kind of females
you'll
in general?
No. You'll know her. She's the charming one. She'll talk your gold right off you.
I mean, I'll dig that. Oh man.
Yeah. That's not helpful.
Uh-huh.
Right, well, if we're approached by someone who's charming, we'll tell them to come this way, I guess. Right, well, we've got to get going anyway. Again, thanks for the information.
Right. Are you sure you don't want to complain? Because I need a reason to talk to Gladys.
Tell me what to write down.
Just write anything, really? We don't really read them between you and me.
Lilu attempts to write things and like the writing just trails off into like a drawing of something, and then she signs her name at the bottom. And with a
Right.
big smile, she gives the piece of paper over.
So she returns the smile, takes the piece of paper, and then looks, and the smile kind of goes away.
Have fun deciphering that.
He
Right.
gives her a nod and turns around and walks out of the Heroes Guild.
I could be entertained for hours, that will.
Alright. So, where are we going?
The Bridge of Sins.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been wandering around for long enough.
It'll take too long
Go
to
find out.
take
Yeah,
too
if we
long to
wait
get to the
any
district.
longer,
Alright.
yeah, if we take any longer, we might end up not even making it to the Bridgesons, considering by the sounds of things. Sounds like quite a few people are headed that way.
Alright.
Seems that way.
So, as you guys
Just got a foot in the door.
Alright,
Follow-
let's get this over with.
As you guys follow the cobblestones further south, the shadow of the castle. The castle's quite tall, it's casting a shadow over this part of the city. Its golden roofs gleaming in the midday sun, or at least almost midday. As we head in towards the parts the DM actually prepared for this evening.
For once.
For once. You see,
Despite our efforts.
yes, you see there is a line of commoners of all shapes and sizes, all races of Dyrecinder, standing in a long line towards the Bridge of Sins. As you approach the bridge, the supports seem to be carved like soldiers, but instead of weapons, they hold a shield and a pair of scales, each one of them with supports, heading towards the Cathedral of Janus, which the entrance of which is carved to resemble a face, two faces, one looking, each looking to either side. In front of this bridge, there is several other individuals who definitely don't look like commoners. These are the groups of heroes. The first one you see is the largest Goliath you've ever seen in your travels. Now, some of you have seen them, some of you have not. He seems to be at least half giant height. He's towering over everybody. He won't fit through the door of the cathedral if he ever crosses the bridge. Let me just show you a picture. Come on, loading. Loading. I'll send you the map in a second, sorry.
Yeah, no, all good.
Yeah, I think
That's all good.
my chat's lagging.
You are
Oh,
you are literally every time out of range when I ask like how far the place is.
Oh,
I've got something that I wanted to do, and then every time it's out of range.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big guy.
Just a heads
like-
up, we should be load shedding.
Skyrim,
Oh, really?
Thanos.
Yes. Is anybody under load shedding?
Oh fuck, is there load shedding? What?
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, there's level 2.
No ways. Oh yeah, 80. That's where they just put our power off.
Yeah. So
Great.
yeah. So what that is they decide which
Not
areas
fun.
just go off, and then we make new power out of magic. We just have new power when certain areas are off, and then
Yep.
things are better, and then the taxes go down, and the petrol becomes cheaper. Yeah. So anyway,
Hey, nice.
The
Load
level
shedding
of
for
the
me.
load shedding depends on how long it's off, and at a certain level, they just come and blow out your candles.
yes, load shedding level 6 as they knock on the door and
Yeah. Prince of Darkness.
and then load shedding
Okay,
level
cool. No, I've got none.
level 12 is when they turn off the sun.
Yeah.
Right.
Level
so-
13, they turn off the light at the end of the tunnel.
That's where
or it's an oncoming train. Right.
you have no idea how excited I am to immigrate. I'll see you soon.
Where are you going?
Fucking hell. So we're planning on UK. So we're going to Wales first to my
Ooh.
wife's parents, and
Oh.
then moving to Bristol.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
my dad is actually coming down. I haven't seen him in 2 years. He's been stuck in the UK.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
that's similar with my
Wow.
wife's parents, as they went over and she can't. Yeah, she hasn't seen them for over 2 years, so it's gonna be great.
Yeah, no, he's coming down
That
here.
is-
We actually have truck drivers. So
Uh-huh.
unbelievable! I wouldn't know what that's like.
yeah. Right. So back to the game.
We don't get distracted.
No.
Also, a map whenever you remember.
Okay, so while I'm just gonna put you on the Roll20 map. That's gonna be easy because
Thank you.
then you can actually measure stuff because it's
Thank you.
accurate. Yes. Right.
Is this accurate? So if I was to measure,
Yes.
okay,
It's
cool.
it is
Thanks.
in miles. Okay. Right.
Cool.
Where was it? Okay, so yes, the giant Goliath.
Half giant Goliath.
Yes. Standing in front of him, sort of leaning against his leg, is a female, possibly human, wearing a mask. This is again one of those cases where I came up with the character and I had to panic find a picture that matches. Sorry for the lag, guys. I'm looking at a picture.
No worries, no worries.
If I'm quiet, it's because I'm trying to take notes.
Good. Yeah, you're
How far?
I've been fervently typing.
Yeah.
How far can a
quietly
character
typing in the
travel?
background.
Boy, I like
Per
that
hour?
image.
Oh, I like
That's
that
sick.
picture.
That's
I
sick.
remember
I
that.
was thinking about looking for that picture for a backup
Oh, that's
character.
cool.
Yeah, that's a really
Uh,
great one.
Bronze or DM, how far can a character like travel per hour?
I'm just
24
double
miles a
check.
day.
Thank you.
Sorry, how many?
At a regular pace, 24 miles per day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Assuming an 8-hour journey with rests in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, that is sick.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well done on remembering the rules. Thank you very much. The other day I discovered I don't know how. I've forgotten how mounted combat works. Right. Anyway.
I do
Yeah.
travel all the time in my campaign. It's ridiculous. I literally measure out shit.
Yes. Well. Here, if we're going too
Keep a
fast.
timeline.
Here, if we're going too fast, I throw up a snake with many hands. All right. So. Yes. So.
That was great.
These groups seem to be standing within their groups. They're not mingling. So it's the masked woman and the Goliath standing together. Then there's a group of what appears to be 3, but as you look closer, there's 4. They are 3 humanoids. 2 of which look like grizzled knights, although they're not wearing any knight-like heraldry or anything. They seem to be freelancing it. So here's one. Great.
Oh,
So it feels like my computer's from 1999. Alright. There's one.
we are in such a shitty place. Everything is just out of range.
What are you trying to do?
Really
by the way?
looking like a character from Game of Thrones right there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I immediately thought Jon Snow or what's the old stock?
Rob.
Rob.
Ed.
Rob.
Eddard. Alright, so.
So what I want to do, Mr. DM,
Yes.
since you are curious, is Tisa has really been struggling and kind of been sad for leaving Maitland with the possessed clock, since it was kind of something that she checked out as well as got information on, like it was conjuration magic, etc. So I want to use animal messenger to get more information from Maitland and what's happening. So I either want to send it to Balian, or I wanted to move a little bit closer and talk to Forsach. But for that, I need 50 miles max.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
So that's kind of what I'm
Okay.
trying.
Gotcha.
But anyways,
Right, so 2 old knights, a bard, and on the bard's shoulder you see the 4th member of this group. a mouse with a heavy crossbow. Which is also a picture. Yes. Careful.
Does he resemble Jose Manuel Podrosa?
No, he does not. You don't even know if it's a he.
Does the mouse launch itself in the crossbow?
You will have to find out. That is the picture.
Oh, that's sick. I
Oh,
love that.
That is
Nice.
adorable.
That's actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
That is
Crossbow's
beautiful.
bigger than it is.
That is very cute.
next level, Stuart Little.
So
Yep.
That's so beautiful. I really want to play a mouse folk. I think they're so cute.
Oh,
yeah, me
Thank-
too. Me too. I'm so. I think I'm in love. Actually, I think I'm in love.
Are all our backup characters in Mousefolk now?
You,
So Manuel is
Yeah.
dead, right?
you don't know that.
I'm still rolling a commoner.
Right, so you will remember that a city in southern Dyrecinder is completely a mousefolk city.
Yes.
Thanks to Session 0.
Yep.
Okay. So, the third group is also notable because among them is a Dragonborn. Now, you've not seen many Dragonborn. Come on, stop lying.
Skyrim flashback.
Right, so it's a red scale Dragonborn, wearing mostly just a cape and very simple, dressed very simply in robes, and a quarterstaff. That's the only weapon you see there. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Cool.
Next to them is a human female who looks something like this, and the most striking member of their trio is what appears to be a kobold with large bulging eyes looking in different directions and a tongue lolling out.
Oh, buddy.
This is as close as I can get. Alright. So,
Oh, look at him.
Okay.
He's my favourite.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, look at him.
Arme vertraagde ding.
Does he need some help?
It looks like a kobold dragonborn hybrid.
It looked like it needs to be put down just out of sheer mercy.
This is the pug version of a kobold.
yes. That's exactly what I was thinking. Well done. Right.
Oh, this poor guy.
Alright.
Oh, that's its nose peak thing. I literally thought it was sitting there with its tongue sticking out.
That's what I was hoping for, right? But you can't find it. Right. So, I'm hoping for fan art with.
Tell me his name is Pug.
I know, it's better than that. Way better than that. Alright, so. As you guys approach, the three groups seem to stir as they now realize a fourth group of heroes approaches.
Well, hero is a really strong word.
I know, but they didn't say the word. We're just.
They don't
using
know
it.
that. They don't know that.
Right. So the first one to speak is the red-headed woman. Oi, you lot, come here for the ball.
Be here for the glory of Janus. Well, I am anyway.
Oh no, it's one of them. Right then, as we're waiting here until the time ticks to noon, best we introduce ourselves, size each other up. What's your speciality?
Minding my business.
Oh,
If he actually snorts at that.
Your companion, who you've only noticed until now, who you've not noticed until now, Joe the sheep approves of the sass.
Oh, Joe.
Of course it does.
No, but in all seriousness, we're a pretty good mix. Some casters, people that hit things really well.
Yeah. We could all do that. I mean, like, what kind of jobs do you specialize in?
Not escort jobs. We've had a terrible track record with that.
Oh yeah, don't we all? We do second story work, a bit of adventuring there, whatever.
Well, I
Nice.
suppose you could say that on our escort jobs there's never ever been any complaints. Mostly because they haven't survived to complain.
Oh right, I know what you mean. Anyway, my lot of the Dragon Tales name's Ashlyn. Big scary guy there's Red Scale Jack, and him, she points to the kobold who seems to be drooling a bit. That's Steve the Unstoppable.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Steve. Oh, Steve.
What was the Dragonborn's name?
Gummy bears!
Red scaled Jack.
Red scaled Jack.
Red Scale Jack. Gotcha.
And as you guys say Steve, he sort of goes.
So he's basically Weasel from Suicide Squad.
Yes. I've now realised that's probably where I got this from. What is that? A
That is
dog?
wonderful.
I think your pet needs to be euthanized.
Oh no, he had that once, but he didn't like it. Anyway, them lot over there, the corkscrews, and she points to the group that are the knights, the bard, and the mouse. They sort of nod in your direction. They do the serious shit. Now they can escort like nobody's business, right?
Oh wait, what were they called?
The corkscrews.
And which group was that? The 4 humanoids.
It's 3 humanoids with the mouse.
Okay.
So you all basically know each other.
Yeah, friendly competition. Well, we're registered with the Heroes Group. The Corkscrews are registered with the Heroes Guild. But them lot, those two looking serious like, they freelancers. You know what I mean? She's pointing to the big Goliath and the master.
Goliath.
Oh,
I
right.
suppose we're also freelancers.
Guess so.
Right.
Interesting.
Between you and me, that's easier. You know, no guild fees, no nonsense. Although no scoreboard. Scoreboard's where it's at.
Competition.
Scoreboard.
Yeah. Heroes Guild scoreboard. You know, keeping up to date all across the world. And, you know, who's the best at heroing, who saved the princess this month, that sort of thing. Anyway,
No, that's strange lot, you know that.
hey. Anyway, them two call themselves the Secret Keepers. Now, that is a lame name if you ask me, right? That's how introduction's gone. What are you lot called?
The Exalted Fist.
No,
No.
no.
Yes.
Ignore the monk and anything he says about fists.
That's still a work
It's-
in progress.
Yeah.
She's sort of...
Work in progress. Well, whips are short.
The Full Knuckle.
No.
For the love of Giannis.
The Elbow Deep.
Giannis, save us.
Rordak, if you open your mouth one more
No, it's
time.
not. It's sorry.
So, as you guys are squabbling over this, she sort of starts talking and stops, you know, words failing her. And you lot didn't just meet each other in a tavern like this morning, did you?
Oh, we met in a tavern about a month ago.
Right.
Sounds about right.
Right. All right. Well, good luck
We're
then.
quite close though. It's interesting meeting people at taverns. Get all sorts of types of people there.
Yeah. Right. Well,
So what's all this commotion? What are we waiting for?
we're waiting for
On
some.
the day.
Yeah, we're for some waiting for some priesty person. You know, no offense. You know, to come pick us for something. So what are you lot going to do with 60,000 gold and tract the land?
Donated.
Donate. Oh, you lot, when are you lot going to kill him in his sleep?
They won't.
No, honestly, he's a bit too useful for that.
He's the healer. Oh, we had one of them. Right, anyway.
Look here, lassie. I might be the healer, but that means I have an intimate knowledge of exactly how the human body is supposed to work and how to make it stop doing so.
That's disgusting. Right, and while he donates your treasure, what are the rest of you going to do with your land?
Oh no! Oh no! Whoa! Whoa! No! No!
Grow
No!
food for the people. I'd like to grow food for the people.
I know. Start a farm.
You know, get into
Totally.
gardening. I'm new to gardening, and I've seen some nice. I see here. Yeah, I would like to grow a few things.
Start a sheep farm. Glowing sheep.
Smokable things.
He's growing some Sanctus Fumus. You got mustard.
There
put
we
there.
go.
Yeah.
So as you guys are talking
Yeah.
about this, you see Steve the Impossible with his crazy eyes and sort of not alone. Oh, well,
He knows. He knows. His eyes don't get yellow for nothing.
I can't get it. This creature. Which way is he looking? Who is he looking at? Who is he nodding to? It's
Everywhere.
Everything.
Dude, he's got a passive perception of 30.
Steve sees everything. Steve knows everything. Steve is impossible to stop. That's why he got his name. The,
Okay.
Don't doubt it.
the,
I do not.
the unstoppable
question.
part, not the Steve part.
Quick question, Steve. When you cry, does your tears go back at your back? Does it roll down your back? That sounds like a yes to me.
Well, you heard him.
I
Good
think
night.
he
Alright.
likes you. I think he likes you.
Give him a
Sure.
thumbs up.
Sure thing.
Okay.
I can probably fix
Ethan,
that.
can you write?
Can I write? Yes, I can write.
Okay. I mean, in game. Okay.
Well, out of game is a bit tricky, but in game, yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm only literate in
Um,
game.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Alright, best of luck to you lot. What are you called again?
We're
Whatever.
working on that, right? You mentioned your name was Ashlyn, right?
Yeah. Why?
Someone
who's
at the
asking?
Heroes Guild was looking for you.
They usually are.
I don't remember the name. She asked me for paperwork.
Oh, the lady at the desk.
Yeah.
Edith.
Go. Adds that to notes.
Yes, she did not.
I was like writing all the other things, and I was like, "Oh, damn it! I missed the name."
That's
I
it.
say she never gave us her name, but she did look like an Edith. It sounds like one too.
Edith, thank you.
Thank you. All
And she
the
was I want to
milliseconds-
say half orc.
Half orc is correct.
Okay.
All the milliseconds of planning I put into that. Edith will now become
we
the
need to
main
find
character. Yes. Right. So,
Oh, she
as-
mentioned something about the treasury and asking about you.
Yeah, they usually do that. I wouldn't pay it any mind if I were you.
Sounds good.
First,
Insight.
insight check.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Wow, I'm bad today.
And I had a card.
No,
Steph, I'm
my,
going
my
to.
card is terrible. My card
fair
is
enough.
a 2.
Oof.
Ooh, sorry.
Steph, I'm going to send you now 2 messages that Ethne would like to, or that I would like Ethne to write for me since I can't write.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'll have to type it somewhere.
Alright, so as far as you can tell, she's being entirely sincere.
Lilith rolls her eyes and keeps cool with it.
Oh,
Right.
well, 60,000 gold, you don't dip your hands into gold coffers. I suppose that's one thing. Just give her a wink.
Okay. Alright. So, as she joins her group, the Dragonborn seems to be very interested in Rodak. Rodak, please make an insight check.
Inside. Okay.
If this is to do what I think it is, could I also make an insight check?
Yes.
Is it the fisting? Because
It's all
I
to
mean,
do with
Is he
that.
trying to size out if they're the same sort of fighters?
Yeah.
inside.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, so based on this Dragonborn's attire, it is a he, and stance and equipment, he probably trained at a very similar school that you have. It is about the fisting, but not quite in the way you're saying.
Well, that school was the streets.
The school of the streets.
And
At least
Osterholm.
that's what he told me, unless he lied to John.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
We had a moment.
Oh, we did. You know? I'm just gonna go up to this guy and just shake his hand.
Alright, so he returns the gesture and sort of shake. I see you are one of ours.
Yes, I am, brother.
Perhaps we will test each other's strength on the field in the coming days.
I do not. I hope not. I would hate to kill you so soon after meeting you.
I like you.
Yeah, that would last long.
Seemed like a nice guy. I would hate to kill you. You seem like a nice guy too. I would hate to die.
Well,
Alright.
if you are interested in making more money than your ragtag group is capable of, perhaps you can join us.
No, I'm quite invested in these assholes. I think I'll stick this one out.
I feel actually kind of taken aback by that.
Yeah.
Somewhere like there's a bit of warm fuzziness. Oh wait, no, it's the whiskey.
Yeah,
No, it's the curse. It's still there.
Oh no, he's actually drinking whiskey. Okay, yeah, there we go. Anyway,
That part whiskey too ill.
alright, so
Oh,
as you
nice.
guys
Good choice.
just in case though, how can I get in touch with you?
Asking for a friend.
when I am around, I go wherever she goes. Where she goes, there's usually gold and trouble.
Alright, that's good to know.
Any chance that you've spoken to a gnome about going into the Underdark then?
Are you asking that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, him. He's been harassing everyone. But nobody feels like going into the Underdark lately. There's trouble down there, if you ask me.
You've been before?
Yes. We used to be 5 dragon tails. Now we are just 3.
Huh.
Well,
What
wait.
happened down there?
Let's just say we encountered some kind of infestation.
That's a no. Nope.
Infestation.
Yes.
Why?
What type of infestation?
Well, we were supposed to break into some treasure room, bring back the booty. You know how it goes.
Damn right.
Bring back the booty. Yeah, I know that.
Dear God.
Yep.
The booty is its own reward.
Yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do for the booty.
Did you have to tap the chest?
Gotta tap the boot.
Must be desperate to go into the Underdark for it.
Yeah. That's some underdog right there, yeah.
That had to be some amazing booty then.
Oh, my chair, shut up. I fell off my chair. I fell off my chair, shut up.
What was I talking about? Oh, right. So anyway.
Booty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But the place, well, it was supposed to be unguarded by undead, you know. It's the Underdark. But they were infected by something that made them stronger. Some ooze.
Immediately interested in this conversation.
Yeah, Anthony's expression kind of darkens at that.
Well, anyway, this gnome friend wants to recruit people for his wizard master. What was it?
But
Grandpa.
Grimaldi.
Yes. Oh, he's asked you to.
Ah. Yes, indeed.
Keeps coming up.
Yes.
He's the
Yes,
fancy
well,
wizard.
Yeah.
Huh.
Offering a couple of thousand gold, not 60,000 like this. It's not worth it. They want to go deep. Really deep.
For the booty.
Yeah.
That's what she said. I can't. I had the opportunity there, sorry. Sorry, Marcel.
It's okay. We've gone there already. It's too late. Well, he's around here somewhere, asking some desperate fools. Why? If they obviously don't select you lot, maybe you could go do his quest instead.
Wait, we need to be selected for this group? I mean, this thing?
Isn't this some kind of free-for-all challenge they're setting up?
I don't know. There's usually a catch.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised that there's a sorting process. Get the undesirables out.
But
May-
we
may-
got ace in the hole.
Maybe they'll make us walk through the cathedral, see who catches fire. That's
How
what I
would we
think.
catch fire?
Yeah.
It depends. Man.
Can I sit out on that one?
Nah.
It's fun.
They'll probably not
Fun.
really catch fire. They'll probably set you alight. That's more likely.
Sounds about right.
It actually does.
Great.
All right.
Heretics make good
what-
kindling.
What is the time of day at the moment?
It's approaching midday. Probably at midday right now. Right. So, as you guys are talking, a murmur spreads through the commoners lining up, waiting to enter the church, as the great doors between the two-sided face open. Walking across the bridge is a priest, again in white robes. This time the designs on a more elaborate. John, you'll realize this is someone, again, of the rank of grace. Following sorry, he's completely bald. He's got a goatee. He is an old man who has been teaching here the holy text for a very, very long time. You recognize him as Grace Condor. Yes. Following
How good of a
behind,
student was that?
you will find out.
Oh shit.
So
I think I was a great student. I'm about to find out I was terrible.
He's got a book on a chain. The chain wraps around his midriff. A quite heavy tome he's carrying under his arm. Walking behind him is a rather tall human woman in black armor. She carries no weapon, despite the militaristic appearance of her armor. Her eyes glow in a sort of red-orange tinge. Oh wait, I have a picture. I really wish I was better at drawing. This would make it easier. Come on. Right. So, they are advancing down the bridge towards the group of heroes. Sorry for the lag. There we go. It's the closest I can get. So, the two of them approach the group of heroes. The old man looks at each of the groups. He sort of takes a double take at Steve the Unstoppable. Like, what the hell is that? And he gives a weary glance at the giant, the really big Goliath. And then when he looks at you lot, his eyes seem to light up as they see you, John. Ah. Well, if it isn't Mr. Punctual.
Mentor.
Aye.
It's good to see you again.
Aye. So, you've not joined a group of Templars yet, like you know, like I told you to. Off adventuring, are you?
Perhaps one day, but for now, there's too much pain in the world and suffering that needs healing.
Aye, well, you lot are lucky he's always on time. Although he does get rather sleepy when it gets late. But let's not talk about that, shall we? Anyway.
One day with them.
Right, so the woman who's accompanying him, she sort of has this air of superiority about her. She sort of looks down on everybody, including somehow the Goliath, even though she's shorter than him.
It's definitely Cersei Lannister. It's so Cersei Lannister.
Yeah.
All right. I understand that you. How many are you? 4 groups are here about the notice. Well, would you all accompany the 2 of us, please? There's some murmur between the groups, and
God just gets going.
yeah. So you walk across the bridge. As you go, some of the sort of commoners, you can hear them pray and beg to be let in. But the Grace bears, gives them no mind. And as you walk across the bridge of sins, you now can see the back of these supports. Remember, they are knights with shields and scales. They have another head on the back of their heads looking behind them. Seems to be a theme. As you enter the doors, which are heavy wooden doors, carved with intricate shapes that all seem to make interlacing scales. You step into the cathedral, door is closing behind you, the thud of the door echoing in this cavernous space you see before you. There are marble pillars going down a central passage. There are empty pews on each side, also carved out of marble, covered in sort of a red material. The walls are hung with tapestries, elaborate tapestries.
Tapestries.
Yes, which have been a hasty addition since somebody just mentioned it. They depict all manner of religious stories. You can see a depiction of Janus with his two faces, one looking to the past, one looking to the future. Often accompanying his brother, the bringer of the dawn, Pelor.
The tale of St. Clyde.
Damn it, of course it's the tale of St. Clyde.
The fable of Sir Marcus.
I stop enjoying it so much. Alright. So, you can also see there are knights bearing the scales of Janus. There are judges, there are scenes of blessings, of slaying dragons, all sorts of things, all of which John remembers. Alright.
His favorite. Healer Argyle.
Lilith.
Healer Argyle.
Lilith,
Yes.
Lilith puts on her hood on a way that she hasn't done even in public, on a way that she feels completely uncomfortable just by being inside this place.
Yes. And Lilith, as you also walk in here, you realize how quiet it is. You realize that when you're outside of the space, it's almost like there's constant whispering. It's a sound you can't hear until you stop hearing it, sort of feeling. It's that kind of profound silence in here. Alright, so
She feels extremely uncomfortable.
straight ahead at the end of the passage, there is a altar, reaching up, gilded, all sorts of finery. It is a giant pair of scales that seem to be moving just slightly up and down. You are led to the front of this cathedral, the big vaulted ceiling painted above you in different holy symbols and depictions of holy texts. And as the sun shines down on midday, perfectly through the stained glass window with its yellows and reds and blues and all the other colors which I'm not going to mention, you all stand assembled in front of these two individuals. There's a moment in which the woman looks at each of them, each of you, and she says, "These aren't enough. I told him this wouldn't work. Patience. Patience. You are in the city named for it. Well," and the old man speaks, his voice echoes. Weirdly, the woman's voice did not. "You're all gathered here to take on an important mission. In here, in front of us, and on these grounds, you can tell no lies. So here we will ask you and tell you the details of our quest, and should you undertake it, you will be greatly rewarded as promised. We have recently acquired a set of prisoners. They had a harrowing journey to patience. Some of you, which then he points to you lot, helped facilitate this journey and suffer some losses of your own. Well, two of these prisoners need to be escorted from the city with much haste, and under, I regret to say, a shroud of secrecy. There is trouble abroad. Some say a war is coming, but, well, time will tell. We need these two taken back to their kind in the south of our continent. Everybody with me? And then there's sort of a collective murmur amongst the other heroes. Right.
Alright.
Yeah, no, sounds good.
Another escort mission. Great.
Yeah, it was quite telling that you all said how you didn't like the escort mission.
Pay attention to this one.
Hang on, I'm just looking for
Well, it
some.
pays well. Just so they might die, so, you know. Insurance,
Well,
maybe?
it looks like the DM is doing his job, putting us through things that we are definitely not comfortable, making us be better.
Hey, we help
They
facilitate
didn't
it.
say they had to be delivered alive.
That is true.
Right.
They don't need to be there alive.
We cannot risk a journey by sea, even though this would be simpler. The destination is south of the lands of Dyrecinder, into the frigid lands of Hagrim, far to the south. Overland is probably most safest. No one can know we have these prisoners. Understand? Well,
Why?
Don't
it is.
question them.
That is a good question. I welcome questions. If our current relations, hello, can everybody hear me? There's a weird sound.
Yep.
All right. Yes. Unfortunately, these prisoners have to be delivered somewhere just south of the seceded state. As you know, we are currently at war to reclaim this province. And, well, we can't really send...
Where in the seceded states are you referring to?
Up the mountains, I'm afraid. To Hagrim.
Is that in the direction of Sycamore or what? No, not Sycamore, there's another one. Fucking hell, something with an S.
I mean, when you see it.
It is Sycamore.
Oh, wait, hang on, I'm putting you on the wrong thing. Okay, so back to the old map, because it's a world map, I'm working on a detail.
Yeah, past the state freedom.
Okay, so it's past the seceded state, then you'll have to go through the Sycamore area, and then you go to Agra, if I understand the map correctly.
Yep.
Okay, I'm loving it. I want to go there anyways. Okay, cool.
That's good. Are we still gonna go towards, God damn it, what's the place called?
Osterhof.
Rustonshire, something like that.
Ostrom, yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, I can't remember all the places.
so the place you are looking for, the droids you are looking for, is Osterhold.
Stronghold, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a bit to the east, although it's possible if we followed the path but it's a bit of a.
Well, I don't care about going home so long as there's money involved. So
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lilu, I was hoping you would say something more about Pelor, but no. I guess you don't like him. Right.
Well, I do, but not Lilu. Lilu like just recognizes that the picture of the on the tapestry because of what she saw in the mural. So she doesn't. She'll kind of like head towards it and like look at the tapestry, but she doesn't really know much about
Okay.
Pelor.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just teasing you. Okay. So, this is where the red-haired woman speaks. My name is Oriel. I am an ambassador for the Empire. The world will soon be engulfed in war. Things are delicate. A great enemy has, how shall I put this, arrived unannounced from across the sea to the west. And I fear, as does my sovereign, that all of our side of the planet will soon fall victim to their invasion. So, Dyrecinder needs her allies more than ever. She is weak currently, her monarch is ill, her armies are scattered, and her people...
She hasn't made an appearance publicly in a while. She must be very ill.
Indeed. But that is not of your concern, elf. Well, suffice to say that Dyrecinder needs to be united now more than ever. So, while the crown secures the seceded state and other allies, we need to keep our diplomatic scandals to a minimum. Understand?
Talking about diplomatic scandals, do you maybe know where Lady Cindermere is, the Queen's aunt? I think she's missing, if I heard the murmurs correctly. Do you maybe know anything about that?
We are currently
Coming back to Station 1.
We are currently looking for her. What is your interest?
I saw a notice board in a previous town that I went past that said that the Queen's aunt is missing. And I just wondered maybe you can give us some information and we could also be kind of working on it.
Well, I'm sure someone will give you a description, but that is not the main problem right now. We have 2 people to escort. Now, some of you are not in favor of doing things like that, but you are all heroes. You are all gifted in survival, in the outdoors, whatever you call it. And you get the sense that she's kind of thinks that's beneath her. So who will take this contract? At which point, before you guys say anything, the masked woman steps forward, her voice sort of echoing in the sort of ceramic
Squid Game.
mask. Eh?
Squid Game. It's a new series that came out, pretty legit, but they have masks and talk behind it, so that's the reference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. I
people
still have
talk
to
like
watch. Oh no, I'm busy marking too much. Anyway, yes. With the mask, she says, I will take it. Alton and I have escorted many people, and we should take it. At which point, the old knight with the scars and bowl also step forward. The corkscrews will take it. And
us will take it.
Oh, God.
and then
Lilia nods with Rodak and she says, We brought them here. We may as well take them to where you need them to go.
Yeah, we escorted you here already. We already have the reports. You know
Yes.
who we are. You know what we can do. Just
So-
give us the damn contract.
And you have a representative of Janus.
And the representative of Janice, who's your apprentice. I didn't quite catch that.
So the old man and the woman exchange a glance at that. He sort of nods. She looks unimpressed. Then the red-haired woman, not the scary red-haired, the one you met outside, Ashton, says, escort mission. What do we think, Steve? Steve goes, I think that's no.
He speaks the truths of the universe.
That's Steve. And with that, the three of them turn. The Dragonborn nods at you and goodbye, Rodak, as he leaves.
Yep, and not back.
All right.
Definitely gonna kill that guy. That's just me whispering to myself. Yeah, definitely gonna kill that guy. Oh.
All right.
Uh,
Well, you are speaking the truth. Sorry, what do you want to say?
No, so Oriel, is it clear that we're getting the contract? I mean,
Okay.
very clear to me.
So one group is left. There's now 3 groups left. Okay. So, with you all willing, perhaps some more details should be given. We are going to give you 2 prisoners. We are... Yes, Oriel is correct. No, I'm not supposed to wait. Yes. Prisoners, we should not be referring to them as prisoners, we should be referring to them as guests. Anyway. No.
Inside check as to why, why would they be guests? Does she have an ulterior motive? Like, are they guests? Why aren't we treating them as guests then?
probably means hostages.
And make the insight check.
If you think about it, they were brought here as prisoners, and then she was talking about how Dyrecinder needs to be united.
Yeah, keep
And-
diplomatic scandals to a minimum.
Yeah, keeping
Yeah,
things
it
to a
sounds a
minimum.
little bit weird.
This is
Yeah.
basically get them home so that
To
we can
say
carry
say-
them, maybe.
she
Wait a
is...
Oriel, did you get yourself in a little bit of trouble with these guests, and you have to return them now?
No, but the lord of this church did. I am the cleanup act.
The church do sometimes leave things a little bit messy, but we know about cleanup.
Well, Janus
Tell that to
only,
your lord of the church.
Janus only judges. My lord carries out the sentence.
Ooh.
All right. Continue.
Right. Yes. So, we cannot take them in chains. That will be a scandal, of course. One is a member of what we call here heretics. She is a druid of the Sky Tribe of Hagrim. She has great power. She can wind walk, which apparently, if my reports are to be trusted, you, and she points to your group, have experienced.
We have.
Yes, indeed. She is guarding what shall we call him? A beast who is greatly troubled. she believes him possessed, but it is much more complicated than that. Our clerics cannot solve this problem. He needs to be returned to his people, for he is a king.
Yeah, screw the push on that one.
Where is he from? Sorry, I missed that. Oh.
He is from the mountains of Hagrim. South.
Can Lilu try and remember? I know the first time she rolled, trying to recall if she recognized him, she failed abysmally. With the information of hearing that he's a king from the mountain range, can she try and see if she can remember anything else?
Yes.
And I also do that because I'm from that area.
I'm yes,
from seceded state, which is like...
Yeah, so for you specifically, Tusa, you'll be trying to insight the druid part. For Lilo,
but also want to... Oh, yeah. Never mind.
No worries. Go. Oh, no.
Hey.
So, Lilo, you think of that time you met that guy in Elm Run who carved all the animals.
Flamingos.
Yes,
yeah.
Predatory
she
birds.
Says quiet because of...
Those predatory flamingos who lived in the mountains of Hagrim. That's what you remember. Yes, which weirdly is this right place you're thinking of. Tusa, you have heard...
I want to add my card, but the bloody thing is not clicking.
What is it?
I think it was a 5. I can't remember.
Oh, yes.
5 or an 8.
Yeah, it is the Imperial Prince. Yeah, you can see it is a 5, so your total is 17.
Yeah.
Okay, yes,
yeah.
You have heard of the Wind Tribe. Sorry, try that again. The Sky Tribe of Druids in Hagrim. They are sort of nomadic people. They don't settle in a place. They move around. You have never met them, but other druids do speak of them. So they're not
in a positive or a negative way.
They sort of
like are they infamous?
Yeah, they're sort of mysterious. Like you know, like we would say, oh, you went to join the circus. You went to join the Sky Tribe is a euphemism for you disappeared because they're hard to find.
Okay.
And yeah, they sort of haunt the mountains and have weird rituals and do all sorts of things. They are very elusive. All right. So, yes. So, as she says, it's the king. Sorry, I'm forgetting a name now.
Oriel.
No. Sorry.
The Druid. The Windwalker.
No, that's a name you don't know yet.
Ooh. New names.
Just gotta be sure I'm saying the right thing. I'm sorry, guys. It has been a while. Yeah, I did nearly say the wrong name. Yeah, so as they say, the king, sorry, my stuff is loud. Yes, as they say, the king, the leader of the corkscrews says, you can't mean old Olgoth, can you? Again, there's an exchange of glances between the woman with the red hair and between Oriel and the Grace. Yes. Olgoth the Bloody, as is known. At which point, the leader of the corkscrews looks at the others. The mouse shakes his little head. Thank you very much, Your Grace. And that group, all four of them, leave with a twang on the lyre of the bard as they leave. So, then there were two. So, which of you two?
What are the conditions? What are the conditions
Sure.
of this escort? Do we have a timeline? Are they willing participants? Are they not just going to run off? You said no chains, no. Like, how does this work?
These are good questions. Well, the heathen, the druid, will comply. She's the best interests of this matter at heart. He, however, in his troubled state, his mind is not his own. She calls him possessed or cursed. He is possessed of two souls in a single body, one of which is highly violent and volatile. Do you understand?
Is it a demon? It's a demon, isn't it?
Perhaps. Well, our efforts to exorcise it has not met with success. Let's just say he had a rough night. Well,
Damn it.
in terms of time limit, we cannot wait longer than a month. It shouldn't take you that long, but there is an imperial, let's say, ambassadorial fleet coming to Dyrecinder within that time. We hope to have all matters secured by then.
Regarding safe pass and travel, can one just simply move out of Dyrecinder, since like the seceded state it's not within the province? Is there like borders, or what is the setup to get into?
There are checkpoints, and there's a reason we do not march them back there with an army of Janissaries or the Crown's Guard. That would be an act of war, you understand, and we hope to resolve things diplomatically. That is why we're resorting to heroes.
So will we
Send a
get
letter.
a letter or something of safe passage?
Indeed.
Can that be arranged?
Yes, indeed. However, the details of your mission and your ultimate destination should not be shared under any circumstances, for we have forces working against us. Now, we cannot tell you who they are because we do not know. Let's just say there are individuals who are taking the Queen's weakened state to be an opportunity to secure power for themselves. But let us not concern ourselves with politics. Yes, so we will give you a letter of passage which will allow you through many towns. However, how you cross the border and how you find this man's people is up to your ingenuity.
Alright.
It is simple enough. March him across the country, deliver him to his people, and they will cure
We're gonna
him.
get travel budget.
As you say that, the masked woman says, "We do not require a travel budget. Give the contract to us."
I'm
But
sorry,
companion
Mrs.
spoke
Oriel, but
hastily.
Sorry.
The companion spoke hastily. We don't need no travel budget.
And
It's not so much travel budget, but if they are guests and they are meant to be treated as such, I don't think marching them across from here to there.
I mean, yeah,
Which-
they're royalty. We need to make sure they're treated well.
Okay.
After all, this will reflect on.
there's
the
also
church.
power in numbers, Mrs. Oriel. I do believe that we are quite the amount of Parthian heroes versus whoever this is.
Okay, so I need 3 persuasion checks there. Tusa, Rodak, and Lilu.
Can I apply my card to any one of those?
No.
Yeah.
I
They
can't.
have their
it.
own cards.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nope.
Sweet.
I will add
No,
my
it's-
card. to that just
I'm gonna
for
add my
the
card as well. Yeah.
yeah, go Beeps, go.
So
Not even
26.
necessary. It's overkill at this point.
Oh, okay, so who's card? That's
Your
Lilu's
card
card.
says.
That's Lilu's card.
Oh,
mine is the river
nice.
thing, then with
Such
the
a
dog.
pretty picture.
No.
Nice.
Okay. And then Rodak's card?
It's the Raven Queen. Plus 10 as well.
Hey.
Very nice.
Yes,
That's about 26.
Lusa is just squeaking in the background versus these guys.
Where's the Raven Queen card? That's it.
I'm
It
gonna
is. I don't know if it's the like.
I'm gonna steal it. Let me steal it.
Okay. Yeah?
Okay, then I can show you.
Oh, cool.
Ooh. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And
Goddess of the Veil.
you will remember they are canon.
Yep.
The cards.
The lady we fought the other night. With all the
It's totally her.
That turns.
Diva.
Right. So, for the first time, she seems to actually look at you lot. Before she sort of had this, these vermin sort of look to her. Indeed, something can be arranged. They do make a better case. And they did get the 2 of them here safe, despite losing a knight commander. I am sorry. And she looks at the 2 who you will remember called the Secret Keepers. But the contract will go to them. The lady in the mask sighs, and so there's a giant Goliath, and they walk out the door, thundering. But just before she leaves, the lady in the mask puts a hand on your shoulder, Lilu. Before you leave, we should talk. Meet me outside the botanists. And she leaves.
Oh, that's ominous.
Does Lilu recognize her, either of them at all?
No.
And does the voice sound familiar at all? I suppose she's wearing the mask, so I'm going on
Yeah.
voice.
Sounds like Darth Vader. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so what's next?
Well, if you would sign here, the old man with the rattling of chains opens the old leather tome and turns to a crinkled yellow page that has the words expedition written out in illuminated calligraphy at the top. And he holds out a quill that doesn't seem to need any ink. Just sign your names here.
Not getting some weird, like, magical contract vibes here, am I?
Make an insight.
John will take the quill and sign away. Full on.
If you thought Lilith was uncomfortable later, she
Okay.
is
No,
Oh,
I'll
my
use my
God.
card.
Okay.
I need an excuse to use my card.
Oh,
So that becomes a natural 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is such a cool card.
Oh, hell yeah.
Great Worm.
Oh,
yes.
does that mean we're gonna meet Kerr?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Let's hope he
Probably.
kills the other party first.
It probably will, and that is brutally honest. They're gonna go fight
Fantastic.
Strahd next session, by the way.
Ooh,
Like-
lovely.
Yeah, like they've destroyed his coffin and everything, so
Oh shit.
yeah.
So he's got to make great use of his cards.
Um,
Yes.
are we on our way back to a tavern now, or
No, we're still
kind of?
signing.
Still waiting to sign.
Oh, we're still signing. Okay.
Yeah, so,
Cool.
hang on, your natural 20. The script does seem to glow softly with some kind of arcane or holy light just as the ink dries. So you do get a sense that this kind of contract is maybe enforced beyond the realms of this reality.
Can John read it to us first?
Yeah, John
John's already
signed it
signed.
already.
Well, you should have read it first.
It just says
Full on
extra.
just the church.
He has the utmost faith in this organization.
Absolute faith in church and clergy,
Is
everything.
there like a space to sign?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, with
I'll-
the pen, just looking at it, I can't get any worse. Sign.
Then I'm gonna ask someone to read it to me.
Take a dagger and just put a little stitch on my thumb, and then just a drop, and that's it.
Interesting. Still counts.
I would hope so.
Okay, then
Guys, so
It
now
counts
can
more
read
now.
this.
Nope. Trust. Anthony signed, John signed. I'm like, fuck it. I'll blood
This is
sign.
alarming. This is just alarming.
Genesis biometric data. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now on a list of registered heretics.
Yeah. Got
You-
got
you have holy
the
double
corruption
authentication.
vaccination.
On failure of this quest, you forfeit your soul.
Corruption vaccination. That's what I got now.
Yeah.
Lilu will step up and sign.
Okay.
More like scroll, but she will sign.
Okay.
Most wobbly X ever.
Uh-huh. No, she can write her name. It's only 3 letters. She repeats one of them. Some of them are reversed, though.
That's kind of sweet.
Nice.
Alright, and then it comes to Lilith.
She is just standing there completely unsure of what to do. She is in a very tight situation.
Oh, quite exciting. Get to see a little bit more of the country and interesting people. Are you in?
Joe is not with you. He's still waiting on the other side of the bridge.
I see.
Oh, he didn't come with us?
Hey. Keep on the down low. He's our ace in the hole. In case his contract falls through.
To bring Joe into the equation, I'll take a small little of the fleece that I worked into my cloak, and I'll just a small little part on my blood thingy, let it dry, and there,
Okay,
which
so the
should
moment...
also know glow in a little different color, if I
So-
remember correctly.
Yes, so as you take it out, a little bit of, like, multicolored candy floss you've got just catches
Yeah.
fire and disintegrates. No magic in here, please.
Okay. All right. Holy shit got real, yeah.
No, just like hangs his head. Damn it, Tusa.
Vixen.
Especially no
Especially in this
unholy
place.
magic like that.
But it's so nice and beautiful.
Well, unholy magic has no place in Janus' house.
Fair enough, fair enough. Janus.
Just like sitting back there, like concerned.
Why would you
Lilith.
do that?
Let's just sign this thing that we can get out of this fucking place.
Lilith just shuts her eyes and quickly signs her name, hoping that nothing happens to her for some reason.
Okay,
And now
so-
you're on fire.
No.
Yeah. Roll initiative.
Sorry. Oh shit, you don't want that. So, you sign your name.
To be fair, I mean,
The ink
Lilith
dries.
should
Quickly
have had no
signing
problem
her name
signing.
and
She's already
shutting
signed
her
her
eyes,
life away.
expecting something to happen.
Nothing
What, like
happens.
another pact? It's not like she hasn't sold her soul before.
Now there's a court case between two
She's
entities.
expecting to be attacked by some radiant damage as soon as she finishes writing her name.
Now who has custody of Lilith? Is it Janus or is it a patron?
So, you'll find out. And also, I do hope at some point you break the contract just to find out what happened. Because I have like 2 pages.
Most
of what
probably.
happened.
Oh boy.
Most probably.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
definitely breaking the contract at some point. I feel like I'm definitely gonna do that.
We're gonna be put in a situation where we're going to.
No.
With this kind of being said, like, is anybody fucking hungry? It's like time to eat.
At some
Well-
point, yes, but do we not need to know any further details? Like,
They
so we
will-
know we're delivering them.
Yes.
Is that everything that's stipulated on there? Are we meant to do anything else?
Keep it a secret.
Keep them alive. And you will find
Oh.
that the Berserker might pose a challenge to that. He is a danger to himself, after all.
Fantastic.
Yes.
We've got a lot of ways of keeping people alive in this world. I do believe we can keep him in his tracks.
Yeah, just knock him out cold and drag him along, I guess.
If you
Well,
could try
I-
that, then. He's a big
I-
Really
fella.
like the time.
The
Use
original
drugs. Gosh.
Oriel says, I personally had trouble dealing with him. Well, we will make preparations. You will leave at first light tomorrow. If you have business in town, now is the time to finish it.
Yeah, let's go do that then.
Very well.
Lilith whispers to the others the reward for bringing them here in the first place.
Alright.
That's right.
Oh, somebody has that. And Lulu takes out the box
Fuck
that
yeah.
she's been carrying as well.
Well remembered.
Ah,
We found this. There was some turned over wagons and whatnot. John recognized it. We've been carrying it ever since.
I
believe
see.
it belongs to you.
And it looks fully intact, as the old man speaking. Well, John, well, you continue to impress, my boy. And it seems like a full chest as well. We have been missing a few of these lately. All the more reason why we must be careful who we trust in the church. But thank you, and
Quite the
Good.
interesting line that you have to say there. Careful who we trust in the church. It's a little bit of a paradox right there. It's the church. Everybody should be trustworthy.
No. That's the exact opposite of what that is.
Anyways, please continue.
yes, well, you will be compensated. What was the amount agreed again? for your escort.
What was it now? It's like,
Let me
300
check.
gold pieces, I believe.
No idea.
Sounds right.
Yeah,
Let me
300 gold.
check.
Yeah, I'm also trying to check my notes.
I cannot
Sure,
remember,
where-
this is why I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Make up anything, guys. Make up anything.
No, I've got it here somewhere.
800.
1 billion gold pieces.
Yeah, for the escort mission, I see there's one that they said 175 gold to start off with,
Mm-hmm,
But-
that sounds right.
but then
They changed.
it changes. I'm not sure how much though.
We earned at least 10 times that.
We went through another dimension actually.
Wait. I think it was like 6,000 gold actually.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, bring that Revivify.
Pay up. Yes, pay it in diamonds, actually. That is a good idea. We'll take our payment in diamonds.
No, I'll take mine in money. Just
We can pay you in IOUs. No, so, he does
Can I
give
pass
you
Revivify with IOU?
a big bag of 6,000 gold. This is rather heavy. Whoa. Secured from behind the altar, of course.
But all the money's kept.
Yeah. Here you are. This might help you invest in your coming endeavor, perhaps.
yeah.
Out of character, is that payment for both the escort and for returning this chest?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it
Holy
was.
shit.
Yeah. So don't everybody add. You must divide up the money.
Yes.
If
Not
you-
sure it gets
Yeah.
6,000 gold, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, but how much do we divide it by?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
8? I think it's 8.
Yeah.
And then
Don't have to mention
was
it,
there a
but-
diamond shop there by the incense shop, like a jewel shop?
There is a jewel shop. Yes, I did mention the jewel shop.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about
As soon as
750. Yeah.
okay, I will take my money and just walk there.
Yeah, I need a weapon store. Wait, Lilu, you still have the glowy stick?
I have a glowy stick. What?
Is that the mystic staff we got from the Medusa we killed?
I have a glowy stick. I do have
You
a
have a
glowy stick.
glowy stick.
Yeah.
Can I have the
is
glowy
that is that the comet staff?
Yes.
Yeah. I will give you 200 gold for the golden stick, for the glowy stick.
Sure.
Great. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I
It's quite
have the stats for that. Hold on, I wrote it down somewhere.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it is a really good
That
one.
thing is ridiculous. We,
Yeah, just gonna
I
check
think we
that.
fucked the DM there a little bit by killing the.
No comment.
The comet staff.
Yeah. Okay, so I will take 550. The 200 will go to Lilu. And I will take the mystic staff or mystic comet staff, whatever the hell.
Didn't we also find like a +1 quarter staff somewhere?
Huh?
I think we also found a +1 quarter staff somewhere.
Yes, you did.
No, I
Oh.
don't.
For the sake of brevity, can I just do the kind of diamond or sell? Well, yeah. Check if they have, and then like shopping is always boring. So
I
Gotta check
personally
it
reckon
out.
everyone should invest in their own Revivify by buying a diamond and handing it over to one of the two healers.
Yeah, I am going to find someone to identify the staff.
Okay.
yeah, and if possible, I'd buy diamonds. Well, if they have.
How much
I don't
is a
know how.
I
300. I need 300 gold worth.
300 GP diamond. I will say, from what I got here in terms of loot from the Mystic, specifically, there was an amulet with a single eye on it, a spell book with several spells in it, a wand of some description, and the comet staff.
That's exactly what I've got as well. I'll put it in chat. That's what I typed on my notes.
Well, that's good. We both got that.
Ingrid.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm curious
That's
about
nice.
the cloak.
Nothing of that seems like. Also, I'm scared of fucking anything we pick up from anybody now.
Oh, I still have the deck of cards.
So,
Deck of
is that okay, Mr. DM? For the diamond?
Yes. So
Okay.
you buy 300 worth. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
300 worth of. Wait, no, a diamond is 300. So
Yeah.
get one as well.
Okay. And then
Okay, one.
it would
John also
help. Thanks,
purchased
guys.
one.
Yeah, get one as well.
And I would like to go to a place where yeah, I'll go to my room if possible. Where there's like a window, but I can be alone.
Okay.
Whenever, yeah, we get a chance.
We done?
How do I add the diamond to my inventory? Or do I just...
I just manually typed it in.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's just go to diamond. Did I find anyone to identify the staff?
Yes, so there would be a shop that does that. It is 180 gold for a identification of knight.
Fine, done.
Okay. So it
I'm not
is
spending so much money. Oh my god.
money. Alright, so is this the comet staff or is it the other staff?
The comment staff.
Okay. So it is
I assume
this.
I can use it with proficiency.
Yes.
It's a quarter.
Yeah.
Great. Yes, so I need to minus 180. Okay, it's not bad.
Or we can get breastplate.
Yeah, I can't do armor without reducing my armor class.
Oh yeah. And it would mess with your martial arts anyway.
Yeah, so figured go for damage.
There you go. +2 quarterstaff. Potency and DC 19. Adds a 1d8 psychic bonus damage.
So I have to set that up for you. Because that's
Yes.
apparently not a knight.
Is that on that so just to clarify, that bonus damage, is that added on every attack?
Yes.
And that incapacitation effect, is that something that has like charges, or is that also on every attack?
Oh yeah, sorry, it is charges. It's got 11 charges and they recharge at dawn.
Sweet.
All of them, or is it a roll
Sorry.
plus?
It is. Hang on, where is this now? Sorry, it is a custom item. I must just find the page.
He damn near killed us.
Yeah. It's 1d8 charges every sunrise. So it you know, it could
Alright,
potentially
cool.
take you.
Cool. Cool. Wait, can I pick when to use the charge?
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. So if you hit, you can choose whether to expend a charge or not. But that is a very impressive staff.
Yep.
Very impressive.
Is there a weapon shop still nearby though with me? Sorry,
Yeah.
before I go to my room.
Yes.
Um,
What do you want?
Is it possible to look for a short bow better than the one that I have? So I'll kind of peruse around to see if they have one and what it would cost.
Okay, hang on.
Well, there'll be a +1 short bow.
I just want to say, now that we're all away from the church, I don't think I actually signed the contract.
Oh, you didn't. Everybody got a turn.
That's true, because we just kind of spun off. That's why I asked,
But-
did we done? Did we leave?
I assumed everyone signed the contract. But
Yeah,
I didn't sign it.
everybody did, I would say.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, because
Sorry.
we
I was gonna say,
mentioned.
That makes
because
sense.
otherwise, if we're successful,
You
well,
made
you
Lilith
get
sign the
bored.
contract. You made Lilith sign the contract. Rordak would have signed it.
if
Well,
we
Lilith.
managed to get Lilith, of all people, to sign the contract,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
The only person who couldn't sign the contract was Joe. All right, so they do have +1 longbows and short bows. They are
Short bow.
1,030 gold.
It's a little rich for my taste right now. Okay. That's with that kind of knock. I'll go to my room.
Sorry,
Oh,
man.
I'm not that rich.
Yeah.
No, all good.
What was it you're trying to buy?
+1 short bow.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, but that's okay. Okay, and then I'll go to my room and wait for an opportunity to do something. Well, the rest can fish up and spend the money. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go home and sleep. Just let me know when you've added it to the compendium, so I
Okay.
can drag it to my character sheet.
Yeah, I'll have to add it to your character directly because you can't add custom items to the
Oh.
companion. I've tried that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It would have been easier if I could just import my items from D&D Beyond. But I think you
That'd be
need,
convenient.
yeah, I think you need like a super subscription and something.
Yeah.
Anyway,
As everyone is spreading out and doing their own things,
Yes.
go buy things and stuff, Lilith is just in the back, glaring at all of them, and she's looking like she's going to explode.
Oh, come on, Lilith. That's okay. That's not that bad.
so
It's okay.
walking
Yeah.
walking beside you, Lilith, is Joe, who says in his sassiest way, you know what? If I went in there, I'd literally explode.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not there.
Lilith is trying desperately to calm down, but it's not working.
Guys, look, I've had a long week. I'm actually gonna head off exhausted.
Yeah, I think we're
All
gonna
good, man.
Chugging this
Yeah.
week,
we're gonna sort of
place to wrap up.
start. We're gonna start off at first light. So if you guys think of other things you wanna purchase within,
Quickly just wanted to do something before we go, because
Yeah.
that you may have to type something up or think of something.
yes.
So if I get to my room and I have some quiet time, I do have a paper animal that I fold whenever I do not have one. And I want to use a deep focus, which is pretty cool. What is it? Well, cast it at the level that it is. I assume it's that. Which means that whenever I cast a spell within a minute, it will automatically run its full concentration.
Okay.
So, and then with that, I would like to cast Animated Scroll,
Okay.
At second. Wait, what the fuck is what level is this? Sorry. I have no idea. You cast it at whatever level, the one that at 5th level, when I'm 5th level.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you see that one? I don't know, I think it's that. Fuck knows. Where it now goes to 48 hours.
Okay,
And then
so unfortunately, your previous spell says, and the spell to be affected is of 4th level or lower. Your animated scroll is 5th level.
is that what, like, at 5th level? Is it not just when... Oh no, I'm still at... How does it work? I'm still at 1st level. I'm not sure how this works. I can only cast it at 3rd level, can't I?
No. So
Or is it when I'm at 5th level?
No. So the deep focus only adds the effect to 4th or lower level spells. Animated scrolls are level 5 spells.
5th level.
But no, it's a cantrip technically that I have.
Oh, I understand. Yes, I see.
Like
I can understand.
Like when I am at the 5th level.
Yeah, I understand. So yes,
Does that
would
make
work.
sense?
Yes, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, and then I would like to tie a letter to. I've got a little eagle that I have on my hand, and I will tie a letter to it, and then direct it to fly to Elbran, to Forsach, and deliver the letter, and then come back to the specific spot as soon as possible.
Okay. And you'll send me that letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, and then just a question, Lilu, are you going to make that meeting with the masked woman?
Yes. So Anthony and I were chatting, text RP, just talking about weapons, and then also to catch up with the masked woman as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just there for support in case anything goes down.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that section with you guys in chat in a week or so.
No worries.
Okay.
Cool.
And then just with my birdie going, I will spend the night to fold a new one.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're gonna leave it there. It was mostly just an information session.
Yeah.
Yep.
All the RP.
Yeah, and shopping, and making
Hey.
Being the
jugglers.
bane of idiots. Yeah.
Thank you for adding to my improv, John.
Always a pleasure.
That's fine. All right, guys.
Alrighty.
No,
Yes,
it's the
guys.
full law on St. Clyde.
Yeah, I
Argyle.
made a note. Now,
The Marcus.
part of my brain goes, I'm not gonna need that. The other part of my brain goes, while I'm working on something else, oh, this is the whole storyline. So, thank you. Thank you.
There was something.
Yes, guys.
There's something I wanted to ask. Rufy, do we want to get the other things identified as well? The amulet. There's like amulet, cloak,
Oh yeah.
another quarterstaff, book, even because I don't know if we don't know what spells are in there.
Yeah, there's a wizard's book. Maybe we can sell that.
Yeah. Marcel, do you know the prices for the identification? Is it like a set price for
180.
everything?
Yeah, it's 180
180.
per
Okay.
item.
Alrighty. Good to know. Good to
Okay.
know.
Cheers, guys.
All
Have
right,
a
guys.
nice
Yeah.
evening.
Speechless.
Cheers, everyone. Almost
Take care,
over.
guys.
Bye, good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
I'll do the posting on
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Discord. See ya. Sorry, it's just me still hanging.